So as we go into some of the topics of this book, I think it's important to just take the perspective of what we're going to talk about is really a layer of understanding about how food and human behavior intersect and how that behavior drives downstream health consequences. So this is basically like, think about this as a layer abstracted from calories and macronutrients. And I think that's an important distinction to make. So with that being said, I think we can jump into it.
Yeah. So the hyperpalatability. Now, I should also back up and clarify. It has been a little while since I've gone back to the book, so I don't specifically remember what topics he jumps from, from A to B to C and so forth. But one of the things that really stood out to me was we talk about hyperpalatable foods that combine multiple rewarding elements: fat, sugar, salt, fine carbs. And those don't exist in nature. They're man-made. They're engineered to override your natural, I'm full signals. And if you think of them like the food equivalent of gambling slots, for example, these randomized reward spikes that keep you coming back for more, it's like that's built into our food. And it sort of hijacks our brain chemistry, that dopamine feedback loop, right? So if dopamine is your brain's motivational currency, so to speak, that drives behavior toward more rewards. And those hyperpalatable foods spike that dopamine beyond what whole foods would do for you, which make you crave them more, think about them more, and then feel less satisfied, actually, ironically, after eating them because you just want more. So the more you eat, the more the brain downregulates those dopamine receptors. And so over time, you need more food to feel the same reward, right? So we eat, then we crave more. We're not as satisfied, then we repeat, and then you're like, why can't I stop? Like I'm going. And we see this all the time in the group. People are like, I can't stop. Like this has been a horrible day and I just can't stop eating.